Oh. All right, everybody. It is go time. It is time to start the show. It is Sunday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, or whatever time it is wherever you are. This is All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show, episode number 28, using Patreon. I am your host, Rob Toohey. My normal co-host, Layroon, is in the chat, but he's not on the show with us. But I do have Furied Fate here. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing well. Hi, guys in the chat.
Awesome. So before we get too far into it, well, first of all, let me do the disclaimer. I will share the screen so that you guys can see what we see, and I will do the disclaimer, and then I will show the prize that we were giving away tonight. But before we show the prize, we need to let you guys know that All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show is meant to teach and help, but the opinions stated by the two of us tonight on the show are not that of Smiteworks USA LLC or Fantasy Grounds. We just want to let you know that. And we're going to get right over here to the desktop. We're going to go to the library. We're going to open the module. Now, by the way, guys, if you open your library and it is not jam-packed full of my face, then something's wrong. You need to get some codes and whatever else you need. That's just a little sales joke right there. What's this thing called? It's called the Martialist. There it is. It's the Complete Martialist Handbook. Just went up on the DMs Guild yesterday. Or no, it's early this morning, today, actually. And I made it, and I'm going to give away a copy of it tonight. This is by, where is the credits? Let's look at the credits real quick. Here's the cover. It's by Benjamin Huffman and Ross Leiser, and it's pretty cool. So it has 16 archetypes. It has 4 archetypes each for the Barbarian, the Fighter, the Ranger, and the Rogue. So let's just do Barbarian here. We'll go down and we'll look at Path of the Rune Sage. That looks like that. And here's some of the powers that it has. Spellcasting. Yeah, a Barbarian with spellcasting. That's right. You heard me. Tattooing, Resilience, Resonance, Rage. Let's see. Let's do Skin Changer. Let's see what this guy looks like. There he is. Oh, there's a few of them. Oh my God. Watch out. They'll bite your face off.
Oh my
What
God,
else?
the shark. I love it.
Right? Wasn't that cool? Let me go look at that again. The shark. It's like a shark man or an alligator lady or one of the, whatever this is with little thing on the top of his. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
So like Batgirl, Sharkman, and
Right,
Crocodile Boy.
Features are Sacred Hunt, Skin Changing, Shape of the Lesser Beast, Primal Rage, Shape of the Greater Beast.
So it's
At
almost
14th
like
level,
a druid and barbarian had a baby.
It's crazy. So there's 16 archetypes in those 4 classes. There's also many new feats. I think there's 18 feats maybe. One of these is really, hold on, let me find. Yeah, Martial Artist. Look at this feat. Holy, this is a freaking feat that's unbelievable. Most feats are like about that long. That's all you read. This thing has, you can do, you can get yourself martial arts styles: Crashing Wave, Drunken Monkey, Fang Serpent, Iron Fist, Silent Shadow, or Spider Clan. So that's just one feat. There's 18 feats. There's new magic items. There's a lot of magic items. And there's many of them. And then there's also new weapons. So wait a minute. Let me go over here to weapons. Let's go to items this way and look at weapons. Boom. So here's all the new weapons. Let me find one that has a picture. I think the
hook sword, does that have a picture?
No, the hook sword doesn't, but the fist, what is it? Brass knuckle knives. Here we go. Knuckle knives has a picture. Ha! You put that on your hand and you scrape someone's face. There's also, I think the cannon, the hand cannon has a picture.
Yeah, that actually looks like one of those things that they have, or they advertise for barbecue pits where you can rip the meat apart, when you're shredding your...
Oh, yeah, the brass, the knuckles. So, but there's all kinds of new weapons in here. Boomerang. Boomerang's cool. Oh, that has a picture too, boomerang. But I like the description. If you're proficient with a boomerang and miss with an attack, the boomerang returns to you as part of the same action. I like it. It's a boomerang. Anyway, classes, feats, items, and a couple tables that go with the items. that they're explaining there. Anyway, so yeah, so pretty cool. It's on the DMs Guild as a PDF, but this is the Fantasy Grounds version. So we will be giving that away a little later in the show, so stand by for that. But let us get into Patreon, and I'm going to go to my Patreon page. So just to be clear, this is not about my Patreon specifically. This is about a show to educate you guys on Patreon, and perhaps you want to do that as well. So it's tangentially related to Fantasy Grounds, as most of our stuff is, because I do Fantasy Grounds stuff on my Patreon. And let's go to my page. So here's my page. You come to my page, you see I've got 21 Patreons. That's not right. I have 24. I don't know. Sometimes it's not caught up, or if somebody's thing got declined or whatever the hell it is, whatever. But anyway, you come here and you can give your information about yourself, and then down here, if you go down, you'll see all my monthly updates that I did for people, and then my levels. And I have levels: $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $25, $50, $100. Oh no, it's just 25 now. I took off the top levels, I guess. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, we'll explain a little bit more about that later. But just to say that you can have your own Patreon site. It's free to make it. And if you do, music or art or paintings or create stuff, or you have a service, or you do, like let me look at the people that I support, which I think is on the other page. So I support Dave, that's Digital Dave, Dungeon Master, Zovia's Fantasy RPG Maps, Nerdarchy, and Roll Advantage. Roll Advantage is the token stamp people, and then of course Fantasy Grounds College. Now Fantasy Grounds College also has a Patreon page, and they have their levels over here too: $2, $5, $10, and it depends on what you're supporting as to what you get. You get a lot of stuff if you, depending on what that person is doing. So before we get too heavy into how it all works, Fury Fate, do you have anything to say or have any questions about the overall gist of it?
Not really, but I mean, I would like to say that Patreon is a good way for people to help support the communities that they like. Because a lot of these people, they do these communities or these groups, artwork, whatever, out of their own time, and they're not getting really paid for it. They're, going to their other 9-to-5 job, come home, and then, they give all their support, especially with Fantasy Grounds College. All these guys are volunteers, so it's always nice to throw them a few dollars here and there just to help support them, upkeep servers, maintenance, small things like that.
Right. And then I was looking to see, what is their explanation. Patreon is a way to get paid for creating the things that you're already creating. Web comics, videos, songs, whatevs. Whatevs. Fans pay a few bucks per month or per post you release. Like Zovia does per map. So she does maps. So for her, you pay per map. And for me, I just do like $1 a month or $2, $5, whatever it is per month. And then you can have different levels and different things that you give away. You get paid every month, and every time you release something new. Learn more about becoming a creator, press here. So all you guys have to do to do your own Patreon is go here and create a page. So let's go through what mine does, and then I'll show you how I set it up and all the different things that you can do with your Patreon page. So my levels are pretty simple, and each level gets you more stuff. So if you come and just do the $1 thing, you get access to any postings I do on Patreon. You get a Patreon role in Discord. So here's my Discord. And let me move Fury over here to this side. And you'll see that anybody who's a Patreon has a patron role according to which level they are, and they get listed in my Discord that way. So there goes all through the patrons, and then after the patrons have Twitch subscribers here, and anybody that's flagged as a DM or an admin or a player in any of my games. And then down here is just people that aren't flagged as anything, but they're online. So that's how that works. So you get a Discord role. If you run a Discord server, you can automatically have people get assigned to that. And then if you do $1, you get a free DMs Guild item. And usually it's priced under the level that you're pledging. So if you pledge $1, you're not going to get a $10 item, but you get one per month. So all you have to do is request it. $2, basically the same thing, only it's a $2 thing from the DMs Guild. Silver is $3, same thing. $4 for gold, same thing. $5 for platinum, same thing. Any $5 item there. Now, when you get to $10, you still get the $10 DMs Guild item. You still get access to the post and the reward, but you also get a copy of a Fantasy Grounds PC created by me and coded to your specifications. So you can say, hey, Rob, I want a 9th level wizard with these spells from Xanathar's Guide, and I want to be a Volo, Kenku, and whatever. You can tell me whatever you want. I have a Google survey that you fill out, and then I go and I make that character, but I also code it with all the codes for the Actions tab. So, I'll do that for you once a month if you want to do that. High Patron gets all that stuff I mentioned, and then will also get a private game for me that I will DM, and you don't even have to stream it. I'll just DM a game for you for up to 6 people, and I will do that.
Is that a one-shot, or is that like...
No, it's every month you pay, I'll do it. Once a month. And in addition to that, you get access to my D&D Beyond for free. So every month that you do the Patreon, I load you into my D&D Beyond, and you can access all the content. I have everything that D&D Beyond has, so you can access it all for free. So it's super good. And actually, I have a $50 level and a $100 level, and it's basically the same. I have them turned off for whatever reason, but maybe I can go turn those. That'll be a good lesson to show people how to turn that on. It's the same, only if you pay $50, I'll do a game twice a month. And again, it doesn't have to be streamed. It's totally private for you and your friends, whoever you want in your group. You could stream it if you want, but don't have to. And then if you do the $100 level, I'll do it for you every single week. So if people want to have me DM them, they can sign up to do that. And then let's look at FGC Patreon and see what they give you for their levels. And guys, these are just examples of what you can do. You can set up your Patreon page, and you can do anything you want. If you want to sell your artwork or make songs and sell it per song, or have people get your music per month or whatever, the possibilities are endless. So let's go to, is it FGC is what theirs is? I think that's it. Yeah. So over at FGC, if you are a FGC believer, you pay $2 a month, and you gain the Patreon believer direct attention and priority to your needs. And so Leyrune will give you that, supporting the network, time, maintenance, and possible future projects. And if you're a $5 investor class, you have more say into FGC direction and gain more one-on-one help from yours truly, which is Leyrune. If you do $10, you become a FGC for life, like a boss, and that's what I am. And it doesn't tell me what I get for. Oh, I didn't know that page. That's what I'm a like a boss, but it doesn't tell me what the description is, because let me go and sign out and see if I can read what that description is. Log out. Okay, then let me go back to that page. Why didn't it log me out? It should have logged me out.
You probably have it saved like a cookie or something.
There we go. So actually, it's not. It doesn't have a description. So maybe Leyrune, there's no description for that. So he'll fix that. But you get some good stuff. I just did it because I just wanted support. D&D 5e DM player coaching, one-on-one personal coaching. Imagine this: $20 a month, you get one-on-one personal coaching from him. And he's got 7 people that are signed up for that. So that's what he offers over there. And he does more. I do postings usually once a month. Leyrune probably does them 2 or 3 times a month. He does a little more than I do. But let's go to the sign. Since I'm logged out, let's go to sign up. And you would come over here, and I guess we're not going to sign up because you can sign up with either your email or Facebook. And then once you get in, I'll go ahead and log in. Once you get in, you can set up your page. And then let me show you guys all the stuff you can do. I'm already losing my voice. Wow. Once you have a page, you can come over here and you can post a message. And that pretty much works. It's pretty straightforward. It works just almost like Facebook. You can do a text message, an image, a video. You can live stream. You can do an audio. You can do a link. You can do a poll, whatever it is. So let's do a poll, actually. This will be fun. Which is better, Roll20 or Fantasy Grounds? And I think it's Roll20 is all one word. Fantasy Grounds. I've never done a poll, so you can add more options if you want. And I'm going to make this public.
But you can also
And
change it to the different Patreon levels too. Like if you wanted to just get the opinion of somebody who's paying the $10 or more compared to, you know, people are just giving you $1, you can change
right.
it
So
that way.
if I wanted to make right, so if I wanted only people who are doing, say, $5 or more, set early access. Now you can automatically release Patreon only post to the public a few days later. See, that's pretty cool. You can set it for $5 or more, and then you can schedule it to do it at a certain time, or save it as a draft or publish now. And then you can set early access, which means I want to do it 5 days later or whatever you would want. You'd put it in there. But I'm going to do it as not early access, and I'm going to do it as public. And I publish it now. So then here it is. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, everybody that's my Patreon just got an email. I think that's how it works.
Yep.
And
we get emails or what's the other thing? If you have the Patreon downloaded, the app downloaded onto your phone, it does send you push notifications if you have those enabled. I
cool.
do have, because I have the actual app on my phone. So anytime that FGC posts something, it gets a little push notification. Hey, read this.
Yeah.
And
So now if we go to my front page again, I think if we go to my front page, that's the first thing we'll see after the intro here is that poll. Yep, there it is. And so people can vote on that. And then if I wanted to, I could download the results into a CSV file. But, you know, we all know that it's going to be, everybody's going to pick Fantasy Grounds. Someone will pick Roll20 just to be funny. So that's one thing you can do on your Patreon page is makes posts. You can also look at your patrons. So right now, I have 24 patrons who are giving me $152 a month. You don't actually get 100% of that money because there's you know, like 5% fees and stuff that they take out. And if you're supporting anybody else, they take out those fees first before they pay you. But you know, even if you're making 10 or $50, or some people making thousands and thousands, it's still something, and it's a way for your fans or your supporters to, you know, pledge to help out your efforts. And you can go back and see what the payers were. So if I click on, like, if I click on view, well, maybe I shouldn't do that because I think it's going to give emails and stuff, so I won't do that. But you can look at all your patrons. You can look at a certain month, which might give emails too, so yeah, let me not do that. But anyway, you can, I don't want to give away people's information, so I won't show that. But you can look at your, you know, payments per month and stuff, and it's pretty cool. The relationship manager will let you take a look at what people's pledges are, what they've given you in a lifetime, when they were last charged, if they're paid. Sometimes it might say declined. Like, here's a decline. So Jiminy Maka, he's a great guy, but he lives in Europe, and sometimes there's a credit card, you know, his gets declined, and then 3 days later it's approved or whatever, but that's because it's an overseas thing or whatever. But you can kind of get notes. And it'll give you history. Oh, Christ, there's someone's email. That's August's email. Oh, I gave away your email, August. Sorry. But it's pretty cool because you can basically look at stuff. And then if somebody is a patron of yours, so it's Patreon, and then the people are patrons. So you'll hear me screw that word up sometimes when I'm trying to say one or the other. But if somebody leaves, they'll say, my financial situation changed, or I only intended to pledge for a limited time, whatever it is. So you'll kind of know, and it doesn't tell you the person's name who left, but when you go to notifications, you can find out who it was. And then, it's just pretty cool that way. So you can look at your earnings over the course of time. You can look at the patrons, um, how many you had each month. You can look at declines if you need to. You can look at payouts that were made to you. And I get mine sent to my PayPal, I think, or it might be directly to my bank account. I can't. There's so much going on. I don't know what's going on. You can look at VAT, which is value-added tax from foreign countries. Some of this stuff you might not need to even ever look at. Pledge growth. How many? I started in December of 2016, and I've grown since then. These are all my posts that I made and how many people saw them, how many people responded to them. I mean, it's a really intensive environment that you can really look at. Engagement, exit surveys are there, and then widgets I don't use. I don't even know what the hell that is, but it's probably something cool I should look into. Benefits is, this is a new thing. This is a way to so this is a brand new thing I haven't even looked at yet. It's a way to monitor your tiers and see what people are doing, and you can add a benefit tracker in there. So again, brand new stuff. I think they just did this week, and I haven't even looked into it, so I'm not going to pretend I know anything about that. Let's go back to where we were. Dashboard. Okay, dashboard, again, shows, this is all the stuff we just looked at, I guess. That was the dashboard. Notifications, if somebody pledges or like here, this is Urash. He was a $10 pledge and he changed it to $5 because he's a cheap bastard. No, I don't know why. People have reasons, but at least it let me know, like, hey, he went from $10 to $5. So, yep, that's right, everybody. Urash's real name is Christopher Bondiak. I just outed him, but it's really cool because it'll tell you everything that happens on your account and let you know what's up. If you get messages, it will post them here, and these messages are not necessarily people that message you. It could be that, but it's also everybody that you support. If they put a posting, it'll show up here. So here's Zovia, here's Nerdarchy, here's FGC. So if they message you, or if they do anything, it'll show up there. So that's pretty cool. You can invite creators. Now, here's a cool thing. I mean, I don't expect this to really happen, but if anybody's thinking about becoming Patreon and you're watching this show either right now live on Twitch or you're watching on YouTube later, let me know, because if you sign up and I invite you, I get like a bonus, and we get like special points and everything, and we can all make a lot of money. So we'll go through the details of that if you want to do it. But yeah, you can let me know and I'll invite you, and then you get to sign up and we all get discounts, and it's a crazy deal. So it's pretty cool. And then of course settings, I'm not going to go into settings, but you can, unless there's something really obvious I need to talk about. But this is where you put your description of everything you want. You put all your links to your social media, and what was that TubeBuddy thing? Oh no, I got TubeBuddy added. You can connect to Facebook and connect all your accounts. You choose your payment method, which is, for me, it's my Visa card. You choose your payout, and I have my payouts going to my bank account. I could do it to PayPal, but bank account is free. PayPal, there's a 1% transfer fee, so I chose to do my bank account. Your email settings, and then blocked users. I have one. Why do I have him blocked? He's not blocked. Gravy Kingpin is not blocked. Unblock. That must have been a mistake. I don't know why I blocked him, but I'm sure I hit a button by mistake. I don't have any blocked people. So that is a quick lowdown and dirty coverage of everything on Patreon, and you guys can see how intensive it is. And if you want to, you can turn off. I can go into settings and turn this off so you can't see how much money I'm making, but I like to share with people what's up. And there is a community. You could have this be like a bulletin board for people. Even though I've been doing it for quite a while, I haven't quite mastered it yet, and you can see how much there is of it. But it's crazy. So if you guys have questions, please, by all means, put them in the chat and we'll answer them. What about you, Fury? Do you have any questions?
No. Yeah, you kind of covered everything. So I'm just like sitting here watching you do what you're doing.
Well, let's give away a prize. That'll put a little,
Yeah, that'll
a
be
nice
something
little
fun to do.
something fun with me. I yapped for quite a while there. I didn't really realize I was gonna go through everything all real fast like that. All right, what am I doing? I'm doing a raffle, right? Where is it? Raffle. Here it is.
Raffle.
All right, so we're going to do a keyword raffle. We're going to be giving away the complete Martialist Handbook FG mod. And
Marshall.
today's word is going to be martial, as per Fury Fate. So I'm going to start this up. I'm going to start the timer. Now, if you guys want to win this, all you have to do is enter into the chat on Twitch the keyword martial, exclamation martial, and you will be entered. We're only going to give away one copy of this. If you guys wanted to buy it, it's awesome, and it's on the DMs Guild right now already. And I forgot what the price is. It is $8.95 maybe?
Under $10.
It's under $10, so you get a lot of stuff for that. And somebody's going to get a copy for free right now within the next 4 minutes. Okay, good. So people are, your Fate's always the first one in. So good. So if you guys have questions about Patreon, let us know. This will probably be a really short show today. Also, always remember that anytime we do a show on Sunday night, if you have questions about Fantasy Grounds, anything else, it doesn't have to be about Patreon or whatever our subject is for that day. You guys can, ask a question about anything that relates to Fantasy Grounds because we were here to help you and answer that question. There's only one question we won't answer, and everybody that's watching should know what that question is that we will not answer. We won't even talk about a certain subject. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then good, you won't know.
I do have a question. So what was it, like 2 weeks or something a while ago, we were playing with Joe Numbers, and you wanted to open up a module that you had that he didn't have. How did you do that?
Okay, that is that is a good question. That's a complicated question. So if you're DMing,
I'll take up the extra 5 minutes we're doing.
If you're DMing and you have something in your library, like say I wanted to get my coding package, right? Say I wanted to get the coding items package. You type in the word coding, there's still 15 of them. Or let's say I wanted spell effects and Joe didn't have that. He would get a thing in his library that had a little symbol here that's neither an X or a green circle, and it would be an indicator letting the DM know, hey, this guy owns this and you don't, but he wants to open it. And then Joe could go up here, drag a green check mark up there, and put it in for me, and then I would be able to open my own module on my side. That's how that works. It's kind of complicated, but anything that you have that's a player module, you could do that. Like for example, if it was not a player module, like the DM's guide or something like that, I don't think you can do that. But anyway, that's how that works.
Well, I mean, that's like super helpful. Like if I wanted to play a certain character type, but the DM doesn't have that, but I do, like, oh, I don't know, a hex witch.
Right. Then you could absolutely do that, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's super helpful.
And I would show it. What I would do is I would connect to my own table and show an example physically, but I can't do that because I own everything that I would be showing, so I couldn't do it. Let's find out. We got 2 minutes left, 1.5 minutes left. All right, guys, if you want this, the complete marshals, let's look at some of the images here. Apex Predator, yeah, she is. Look at that. Don't fuck with her. The only piece of art that didn't belong to anything in the module, I included it anyway, because it's cool looking. Let's see, what else? The Fire Belcher gun. Oh, don't show it too quick. Gotta get a taste. The Rune Sage. Yeah, that's him. Oh, we showed that one already. Spirit Guardian has 2 pictures. She's that, and then she turns into that. What the fuck? Everybody calm down. Zealous Inquisitor. Yeah, he looks like he wants to ask you stuff. Those are just some of the pictures. We already what are these tables? Let's look at these tables. Oh, it's you roll a damage type for one of the weapons, and then the Tome of Saving. Let's look at the Tome of Saving. Let's look at the Tome of Saving. That's a pretty good magic item. Tome of, not saving, slaying. I kept saying saving. So it's an ancient leather-bound text that contains secrets to combating and destroying entire categories of foes, whether aberration, celestial, construct, dragon, elemental, fae, fiend. So it's a pretty, I mean, I'm not going to give you the whole, I'm just giving you a taste. You got to go get it. But somebody's going to win it. Who is going to win it? Oh, it's over. Okay, we're going to draw a winner. Here we go right now. Start new. I almost fucked it up again. Draw a winner. Here we go. Here it is. Boffrin. Boffrin is the winner.
Congrats, Boffrin.
Congrats to Boffrin. Boffrin has won on our show before, I'm pretty sure. Boffrin is Boffrin's always around. So that is the person that wins that. And so Boffrin, you know what to do. PM me in Discord, and I will get you a copy of that. For those of you that would like to at least check, maybe you're not going to buy it, but you want to check it out on the guild, I will give you guys the link. Let me go to links. Let's see. DM's Guild, collaborations, the complete Martialist Handbook, so we can get the right proper link. And I'll post
and now
that
Boffrin's asking about forbidden things on Patreon. Are there forbidden things on Patreon?
Do you? Oh, I think what his question might mean is like, can you post sex videos and stuff like that? Is that what? Yeah, porn selling at X-rated services. That's what that's what Laverne said. Let's find out about that. I would never dream to even attempt doing that. So even though I'm secretly a huge deviant, I would never do that. Let's find out. Let's go to the menu and let's go to the help center and we'll check and see if there is anything that you are not allowed to do. Let's go to maybe the creators. I'm looking to see if there's something that makes sense. Okay, none of those categories made sense. So let me search for what not allowed. Like that. Why doxing is not allowed on Patreon? Well, first of all, I don't even know what doxing is. Does anybody know what doxing is? What is doxing? So now you got to go over here and go doxing and fucking find out what Google tells me. Doxing, Wikipedia, you can always count on it. Internet-based practice of researching and broadcasting private or identifiable information. Okay, so you can't sell people's information. That makes sense. So there's one answer, doxing. Adult content. Patreon is a place where all types of artists can express themselves freely. At the same time, we need to ensure that the browsing experience is sensitive to different age groups, cultures, and contexts. That's why we use the adult content to denote material that ventures into R-rated territory. So I'm assuming you can do R-rated stuff as long as you mark it as NSFW, but you probably can't do X-rated stuff. Who was that? Boffrin?
Yeah,
you
but
dirty
they're talking
son of a
about how
bitch.
you are exposing personal information, you know, like people's email addresses.
What did I just do a few minutes ago? Yeah, so doxing, that's interesting. I never heard. I updated a Wikipedia thing yesterday. And the last time I did that was maybe 15 years ago, but I did it yesterday. Okay, so I think that might answer the question for the most part. What can you do on Patreon for anything? Art, music, games, etc. Any services, yeah. Oh, it's a good idea. Oh, that's right. Leroon reminded me that it's a good idea to have periodic content. So I do something at least monthly, sometimes more, but at least monthly. But you can do it weekly. You can do it daily if you wanted to. But you got to make sure that you are keeping in contact with your supporters. And usually what I do is on the first of the month, I kind of give a what's up with Rob Tui, like what's been going on, what's happening, what's new. And then I send reminders that if they want a DM's Guild item or a character build, that they got to submit that to me by the 10th of the month so that I can have the time to get it to them in the next few days after that, and then repeat the whole process the next month. So that's what I do. I'm going to go highlight the show. Well, we gave away the complete martial list. I have second letter capitalization disease. Martial list handbook. Next week's show is going to be reference manuals. Leyrune should be here. Oh, we have an announcement to make, don't we?
Do we?
I think we do.
I don't know about.
No, I just don't remember what you said. Did you agree to?
Yeah, I did.
And you agreed to both things, right?
I did.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I should have started the show a different way. As a matter of fact, since we're here, I'm going to go fix this right now. The show is no longer called All Things Fantasy Grounds with Rob Tui and Leyrune. The show is now called All Things Fantasy Grounds with Rob Tui, Leyrune, and Furied Fate, who is now a permanent fixture on the show. I don't have an applause. Do I have an? I wish I had an applause sound effect right now. Everybody, yay! Oh yeah, Furied Fate was Leyrune's first patron on here on her Patreon on his Patreon. Man, I don't even know my pronouns now and pronouns. Plus, you have to be careful now. People.
You just fucked up. You can't talk anymore. You just need to stop talking.
Oh my God! What
am
I gonna do?
I was Leyrune's first Patreon, and I signed up and was like, you know what? I really like what he's doing. He's working so hard. Let me start giving him like $2 a month, $3 a month. I don't even know how much I'm giving him, but I'm giving him just a little bit every month. Everybody's happy that the sausage fest has finished. It's over. No more sausages.
No more sausages. Everybody's seeing live what I'm doing here in Photoshop. I'm gonna have to. Okay, first thing. Okay, now I gotta go to your Twitch.tv/ what is it? Furied_Fate.
Yes, I think so. Maybe. Possibly. I have a Twitch. I just never use it. I mean, I think I've used it like all of twice.
Right. I'm just going here to get this. Can I open image in a new tab? That's what I want to do.
You know, I could just send you that image.
Yeah, why don't you do that? That'd be great. And then once you do, oh, that's Boffrin. Oh, okay, so let me go back. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna change this right now.
Cheerbits. Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
In the stream. Cheerbits. Control C, Control V. Text. Say Furied Fate.
Yeah, you can start a whole contest about whose name should be on top, in the middle, on the bottom. Actually, don't put me in the middle. I don't want to be the filling of that sandwich.
How dare you? Not 100. What am I doing? 100 size, not the word 100. Gotta try to get these all a good size here.
Boffrin says you're not going to dox him. Alphabeticals, and I would still be on top.
I was going to. I know how we'll do it. We'll do it in order of seniority. That's how we'll do it. Okay, first of all, I got to get this thing down to. Why is that all kitty wampus? Oh man, that's just jacked.
Oh
Good
God, you're
Christ.
screwing this up.
But look, mine's all fucking sideways and shit. Whatever the fuck happened here.
You like a little leveling kit.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking just get rid of this. Just, you know what? Rob 2's not on the show anymore, everybody. He's out. I can't even delete it. What's happening? All right, first thing I'm going to do is go File, Open, Pictures, Graphics, Avatar. And then I will select that and I will post it here, and then I'll just, now it's deal. Okay, now I can deal with it. All right, did you send me your thing? Let's get it.
I did.
There it is. Nice. Copy. I have to, okay, copy, what? Open original. Yep. Copy image. Watch this, is going to be huge. Watch this.
It will be
Yeah,
huge.
you're in. You're on there.
the whole thing is just me.
All right, let's
I
see
feel
if
like
we
I need
can.
like a little border.
Oh, you're gonna make me get all crazy with. All right.
No, no, you don't have to get all crazy.
All right, you go over there for a second. Let me. Okay, let's. It's easier to do it if you do it from from the left side. No, what happened? Get all
You
misshapen.
didn't press shift when you.
I did, but I
God.
let go of it or some goddamn thing like that. Okay, gotta make this one same height. I don't.
That makes it hard to read.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it so it's as big that you can read. Oh, fuck me.
Are you messing with the touchscreen
Oh, you know
again?
what? Here's what I'll do. I'll leave it that size, and then because our names can be read if they're small. So this. Oh my God! Did you see? I tilted that son of a bitch.
All right, so new D&D class archetype, Doxter class. Yes, he'd be everything. Yeah, he'd be basically an informant, a stool pigeon. He finds all your secrets and then airs them out.
Who's this?
Oh, we're just making up shit right now, me in the chat. Actually, it's just me and Layroon talking. We're talking about how we're going to make a Doxter archetype. It's a rogue then. Would it be an anti-rogue? Or just a regular rogue?
I don't know. Oh, these are going to be too big now.
Because I feel like stealth would not be its strong suit.
Okay, well, maybe we do this. Watch this. This like that.
Ooh,
like
Blackmailer,
that.
that's good. It's going to be like Gossip Girl.
All right. Can we do it right like that? Then we're gonna bring that like that, like this, like that.
Like this, like that, like this and that.
Like this and that. There we go. That doesn't look right, but it is. All things fantasy. Oh Christ, that's touching. Get off my. There we go. It's not touching now. All things fantasy grounds, episode 28, using Patreon. Got to keep the title short now because they have to be over there like that. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna take these 4 things, and I'm gonna do. There we go. That's better.
Yep.
All right, let's save this before I get it all screwed up. So you are now
an official member.
You're an official member of the show, and
there's
I have
more.
something else to announce to everybody.
Do I get a car?
Yeah, you do. But you can go to the junkyard and pick out any car. But you can only have the wheels and the steering wheel. That's all you get. Oh, I was gonna dox Boffrin because I was gonna give him his prize right now, but it would involve me exposing his email, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay. So it kind of looks like all things Rob Toohey, but no, all things. You know, oh, I know what I could do. I could put a line down the center. Nah, that's good. It's good like it is. Oh, I don't like it. You need to be flush to the bottom, and then these 3 need to be equidistant. Oh fuck, not that. They need to be. Yeah, okay, and then these need to be like that. Okay, like that. That's as symmetric as it's going to get. All right, let's save it again. Save as JPEG. Quality 5. Boom. Okay. So that'll be what I put on this show, and then I'll change it to 29 and whatever for the next show. So the other, oh, look at that. Look at that. You are not exactly flush. This is very important to me. One more. There we go. Now that looks good. Okay, now I'm going to save it again. This is the kind of shit I spend all day doing. This, whenever you guys want to know what I'm doing, it's this kind of crap. Altering and tweaking every single thing in my life, and then it's not perfect, and then I have to make it
Because of the
perfect.
OCD.
Okay. It's OCD. Now, hold on. Since I did that, Rune's things had to come down a little bit.
Yeah, because, you know, the distance between me and Leyrune and you and Leyrune has got to be equal. Flush me. Thanks. That looks good. I feel like your names are kind of smaller compared to mine.
Well, it's just because they're all the same size, but I could. Oh Christ, I could.
Oh yeah, technically, the whole Patreon part, it's done. Shonen. It's all me and Rob hanging out like we always do after the show. Y'all are just, you know, along for the ride.
All right. So let's make it a select. Let's grab those three like that. We're just going to do like that, right like that. Okay. I don't know. That's what it says. I think it's trying to line up now with a picture, but the thing on the other side of the page. Okay. Fuck. All right, here we go. Let's see that. That should be good. Okay, here we go. I like that. Yeah, we're technically done with the Patreon part. If you missed any part of it, you can watch this, 14-minute show that we just did on YouTube. But we are still answering questions about Fantasy Grounds in particular. I'd be happy to answer questions about Photoshop, but I really don't know anything. It's just all self-taught bullshit. Oh, but we didn't make our other announcement.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we got distracted with the Photoshop. Yes, the second announcement.
The second announcement is Leyrune and Furied Fate and myself have formed a, let's call it a cooperative council, a partnership, whatever you want to call it. We are going to take the current stuff that has been done for the last 2 years for Unknown Whom 2, and we're going to finish that project. And we're going to stream it when we do that. We're going to do 2-hour Tuesdays, and starting July 3rd, we're going to stream that, and we're going to have our discussions and collaborations online, and people that are there for that show will get to participate and put in their ideas. So we're going to try like a module making live experience and involve the audience as well. And once we get through that, if all goes well and we all love it, we will continue to collaborate and make things happen.
So community module making.
Yeah, so people can put their ideas. We'll set forth some guidelines because we want people to be able to share their ideas, but we got to figure out a way to let people know in advance that, if we don't use their idea, that, not to be disappointed, or, we'll take any idea, but it might not work for what we're doing. So we don't want to guarantee people that, but we do want people to say, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you guys had this thing and that thing? And we go, oh yeah, that's cool, let's do it. Or whatever, it's kind of an open-ended thing. But we wanted to try to do it because we thought it'd be a great way to involve people who watch the stream into, helping make it, make something good and make it better and make it what people would want, or, whatever. We don't really know. It's just kind of a announcement that we're going to be doing it. But it seems pretty exciting to me. Okay, we don't need this anymore.
Oh, are you gonna be part of, what is it? The DM's Guild villain thing, or Villains of the DM's Guild?
What is Villains of the DM's Guild? I don't even know what that is.
Really? Oh shit, were you not invited?
Well, I don't even know what it is. You don't mean the Guild Adept?
I don't know. Somebody was talking about Villains of the DM's Guild.
How come it's not? I don't see anything about it on Google or whatever. I don't understand. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Well, I think it's a project in progress.
So no, I'm gonna say no, because I've never even heard of it. So that
you are out of the club.
I'm out.
Does that mean you're like old news and nobody wants to hang out with you anymore?
Nobody's wanted to hang out with me to start with, so I have a new Patreon. Isn't that nice? So I got a thing in my email that says Saki Lopez, who I'm assuming is one of the people watching, perhaps by a different screen name, has signed up. So thank you if that person is watching. It could be a coincidence that I got somebody and they're not watching, but I think that's unlikely. I think it's probably somebody that's watching. So thanks for that. And then if I were to go to my actual Patreon page, I would see them listed. Oh Christ, I don't know what caps lock. I don't know what's going on. I would see them listed in my notifications, I believe. And it should say, yeah, $3 pledge on today. So very good.
Actually, what you should
awesome.
have done is a $10 pledge. That way you can get, the Marshall module for free.
Right?
That's what I would have done.
I wonder if yeah. I wonder. I never thought about that. I don't know that I don't think I specified, so you could totally scam me. The idea is to do.
No, you did. You did specify
that it's only my stuff, right? Yeah, one of Rob's DM's Guild items. So, depending on, I mean, I'm allowed to give away copies of collaboration stuff. Usually, what I ask to do if it's a collaboration piece, if I like go into Fantasy Grounds College at 3 in the morning and post a contest and tell people 5 votes for Fantasy Grounds, 0 votes for Roll20. If Digital DM says haha. Yeah, they're because they're not watching the show. They're just like, what's this poll about Fantasy Grounds at Roll20? Digital Dave's like haha, and Rum I don't think is in the chat right now. Nope. So if they usually if I give away stuff and it's not mine, I do it for mine too, but I usually ask that person to please go and give me a nice rate and review on the DM's Guild, because that helps. I got it for free, goddammit. All right, so Patreon, we talked about next week's show, did we? Yeah, reference manuals with Celestion. That should be interesting. How to make a reference manual in Fantasy Grounds. Upcoming shows on July 8th, we're going to do character building, and oh wait, I need to just alter this right now. This has to become a new standard.
Uh-oh.
Your name in there. Oh, we got to expand the column because your name is wide. There we go. We are going to do reference manuals. We're going to do character building. That'll be fun because Urash, Gwydion, Stooner, CJ from the Wednesday game and the Friday game will be here. Is CJ in the Friday game? Yeah, he is. And the 3 co-hosts and the 3 co-hosts will also be here.
CJ was the reason we couldn't play Friday. It's all his fault.
That's right.
Because, life.
Freaking Stooner. Why doesn't that show up there? What the hell? Show notes.
Yeah, broke it.
Whatever's it. Oh, there. That one does, but it's because it's here, not there. Okay. I'm going to take your name off there because you're already on the other list right over here, like that, right there, like that. Then we're going to do a table show on July 29th. We are going to play a game starting at about 3 p.m. Pacific that day, and that's going to be Fantasy Grounds College staff being DM'd by yours truly. And if you're not in that game, Fury, you need to talk to Leroon about getting in it. You don't have to, but you could. And then
I could. Probably should.
And then after the game, we're going to do this show, and we're going to talk about the game and have a BS session and give away prizes. We are giving away an ultimate license that day, guys. So if you know anybody that wants an ultimate license, tell them to be here July.
Speaking
29th.
About that game, Leiruna was saying in the Fantasy Grounds College chat, or maybe it was just the staff lounge chat. Anyways, he was saying that if that game does not get filled up, he is going to see if other people want to join, students. So you have to join Fantasy Grounds College to even get a chance to play with us.
Yeah. He did tell me today, though, that about 20 people has to be in it.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if he was joking with me or not. By the way, Leroon in the chat, you said, can we hit up EPTEX Brewer again soon? PM me about that because I did confirm with him that he'll be there for that show. So he is in the color-coded guest confirmed color. He was asked, but then he's confirmed. So he will be there. We don't have a subject for the 22nd of July yet, and we're running out of subjects. So guys, if you're watching either now or on YouTube, if you have a subject that has anything even remotely to do with Fantasy Grounds and you want us to cover it on the show, you just PM me and let me know and we'll get it in.
Even if it's something that we've already talked about, we could always do a refresher or even updated material, updated info.
Yes.
Because
exactly.
as Fantasy Grounds updates, they have new shit coming in, little tweaks here and there. We got to talk about it. We got to know what they did, what they fixed, what they broke, all that fun stuff.
Right. So we will do it for you. But if nobody else has any questions, I think... Oh, alternate rule sets. So yeah, Bofrin, we would definitely talk about that. I am not by any means an expert on anything except 5e, of which I am a self-proclaimed total expert in. I know more about 5e than anybody. Maybe even some of the people that work in that building over in Seattle. Other rule sets, though, no, I don't. But I do have them, so we can look at them.
We could do a top 10 tips show. I like that one.
Could, yeah. Top 10 tips. Oh, did somebody come up with that, or is that you?
Yeah, no, Jonan did.
Yeah, top 10 tips. Let's write that down. Top 10 tips. Other rule sets. Because I can actually open up and own. Let's see. Load campaign. No. Create new campaign. I'm not going to do it. I have 4E, which nobody wants to talk about. I have Call of Cthulhu. I have Castles and Crusades. I have Core RPG. I have Door Core. I have Fate Core. I have Mutants and Masterminds. Numenera. Pathfinder. Rollmaster Classic. Savage Worlds. Starfinder. So basically I have every rule set that Fantasy Grounds puts out. Basic role playing. I don't have basic role playing. What? No, nobody. I don't think. So I have all the rule sets except basic role playing, which I could get.
Oh, okay. So there's two more topics that were given.
Okay, yeah.
Lucidity has about making new rule sets based on layers, like more core. And then Finor said a topic about DMing on the fly when players go wildly off the rails.
Oh, we need to put that in. Let's put that in July 22nd because I can do that without a guest. But we'll try and find a guest for that. It could just be the three of us, but DMing on the fly, that's a good one. And she said, when players go off the rail. So this happens to me all the time, and I'm equipped for it because I was a stand-up comedian, and I also was a member of Second City, and I did improv and all that a lot, and I taught classes on improv and comedy, and those skills are all of what you use when that situation happens. So, but there are tips and tricks that we can talk about that people don't have to go take an improv class or sign up for comedy class or anything, but I mean it would be great if you did, even just for your life. Trust me, it's awesome. But yeah, we can talk about that. So we'll put that
Cheerbits. Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
Fantasy Grounds College, Cheerbits. BitBoss, Cheerbits. New subscriber on YouTube. Yeah, by the way, just this is a total shameless plug as well, like almost everything I do. But please subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. My YouTube channel needs 1,000 subscribers, and I right now have like 770 maybe. So I just need 230 more people.
That means everybody with the alternate emails, go ahead and subscribe.
Well, we don't want to. 775. Okay, so I need 225. I get about 2 a day, maybe 1 or 2 a day, but I don't want to wait another 6-8 months to get 1,000. I need to get to 1,000. 1,000 is the cutoff where If you know that one lady went into the YouTube offices and shot up the place because they changed their subscriber thing. You guys know about that.
Is that for real?
That's for
Or are you
real.
just
She
making
went. No. She went. She had a YouTube channel and she didn't have 1,000 subscribers, and they nerfed her channel like they did everybody that didn't. And she went into. She lived in California and she drove down there and went in and shot up the. I don't think she killed anybody, but she went in and shot up the place.
It's a lot of property
And
damage.
they did not change their policy because you can't respond to terrorism. So yeah, did anybody put any other ideas in there? I think I got them all down.
Celestian's trying because you don't have AD&D core.
Is there an AD&D core? I don't. I have such fond memories of AD&D, but 5th edition is enough like AD&D for me that I don't think I would go back to try to learn all that stuff. I know there's traditionalists that do. Hey, somebody else just subscribed to YouTube. Yeah. So 776 that should say when I change it. There it is. Boom, 776. You know what I can do? I can go to Creator Studio Classic, and I can even go to TubeBuddy. And TubeBuddy will show me... What? No. That's not what I wanted. It'll show me like a live thing. Where is that? Don't I have...
I think my chat just crashed.
Did it crash?
Gatherbot. Well, Gatherbot was the last thing that posted. So he crashed it for me. Fucking Gatherbot.
So, Bofrin, you say 5e based rule set. What does that mean? Is that a question? Oh, Celestian is saying the AD&D one is a community one. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that. Celestian's going to be on the show next week, right? What time is it? No, I mean, what day is
So
it?
he can talk about it.
Yeah, he's going to be on next week, yeah. By the way, Celestian, I don't know if you got my message or if I told you about it or if you knew about it, but the table, the inline table, hashtag table, hashtag thing is awesome, but it does not work within archetypes. It doesn't work within the class things, and I couldn't get it to work, so I don't know if you knew about that or if that's a problem or if we can fix it. I thought you might. I'll search for it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Jonan. Yeah, search for it. It may be complicated for the scope of the show, but basic coding effects tips type show. Oh, so regarding that, we did do an effects coding. That was our second show. So I encourage you to go watch that. But we can do another coding show because why not? It's been long enough. Coding. Let's see. Let's call that How to Code.
Or total request coding, where the chatter tells us what they want us to code.
See,
That means
this is why you're here, to keep me from having super bad ideas. Total request coding. And you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to put that right up there because, again, I don't need... The reason I don't put shit up there automatically is I got to see if I can get a good guest. But I don't need a guest for that. I can do it. So we're going to lock that in. That's going to be August 5th, total request coding. Let's even put where the chatters ask for specific shit. There we go, just like that. Now I got to go resize all these things again. Resize. Fit to data. Oh, Christ, that's a bad idea. But that one I can go all the way down to here like that. All right, there we go. That's better. And it's still not. Something's too long in there. We don't need to really. That'll work. All right. Well, turns out Anyway, so yeah. So now we got a bunch of shows. Reference manuals next week. Character building the week following that. Tables, which EP Texas Brewer is going to be here for that. DMing on the fly. You know what? You know who we should try to get for that is I'm going to try to get David for that.
Yes. And then he'll realize I'm a girl, and that would be hilarious.
Oh, he doesn't know you're a girl. That's right. That's a funny story, you guys. Digital Dave thinks Fury Fate is not a girl. We don't know that he necessarily thinks she's a boy. He just doesn't think she's a girl. That's funny. All right, so I'm going to have to put him in red because we have to ask him. No, not highlight red, but rather text red. Okay, because text red stands for guest. Oh, no, that's not even guest asked. We need to not even do that. We need to put him in black. Racist. Okay. Total request coding. I don't think we'll need anybody to come join us for that. Oh, I know. The guest for that will be the audience. Right? That's going to be everybody's going to be the guest that day. See how fun I am?
Hopefully they show up.
Yeah, right. How many people are here right now? Let's find out. Right now we have 25 and 25. Usually viewers and chatters don't match, so that's pretty good. That's probably 26 chatters, of which a couple are, a couple are bots and whatever, and then 25 viewers. Some of the viewers might not be in the chat, though. That's why they distinguish that. All right, so now we got a bunch of, tactics is always a backup thing. Top 10,
Top 10.
Other rule sets, and making rule sets. So we would do those. You guys might think of who would join us for that, because I do not know. I am not an expert enough in that stuff to know how to
So we
talk
need
about
somebody
it.
who actually has made a rule set. So we need suggestions.
Guests. So if you guys know people, what the hell just happened?
It scrolled down.
Yeah, it did. Okay. Nope. Wrong. But top 10 tips, we can certainly X that out right now. Cut and paste. We'll do it. Screw it. We'll do it.
You know what? You can make that a poll for your Patreon. Put a whole bunch of like different. This is why they asked me to join, because I have ideas.
Yeah, you have ideas. Okay, let's do that right now. Let's go to Patreon and do that poll. And we'll make it public, so you don't have to be a Patreon to do this poll. Let's do a post. I wonder if I should do it on Patreon or do it on Twitter instead.
Why not both?
Okay, why not both? This is why you're here. I'm going to start using that phrase all the time. The phrase, this is why you're here, is going to come out of my mouth like you don't even know. Top 10 tips. Oh, wait, you need a poll, though. Yeah, a poll. You can't do a poll because people have to be able to add in. So Patreon doesn't have that. Patreon doesn't. Twitter doesn't, but Facebook does.
Well, no, I was going to say we pick, me, you, and Labor, will pick probably our favorite topics, our top maybe 10 topics, and then everybody votes for it, right? And then, so it's 10 from me, 10 from you, 10 from Labor. That's 30 topics.
And then we'll pick the top 10 and do those.
Yeah, according to how people vote.
Okay, so we need to get those 30 topics before I can do this. Okay. Yeah, leave. Cancel. Leave it. Cancel it. Oh my God, did I get another subscriber? 776, 776, 776, 77. Yeah, but didn't go up by another one. Dude, you asked me for reference manuals, which I'm not an expert on, but I do know about rule sets. Well, I'll tell you what then. I thought you... Why did you agree to do the... Oh my God. I am going to change this. Watch this. Watch me change shit on the fly. Remember how we're going to talk about DMing on the fly? How about hosting a show on the fly? How about that? We're going to take reference manuals out. And we're going to put other rule sets in for next week. Screw it. Celestian knows about that. We're going to do it. And Celestian, would you... Yeah, well, you said you weren't an expert, but you wrote, yeah, we're going to do both. Okay, so Celestian, you tell me, do you want to do an other rule set show first, or do you want to do a reference manual show first? Because you're going to be on both of them. I've just committed you. You're on both. They might be months apart or whatever, but that's fine. So you tell me what you want to do. Why doesn't that Control-C, Control-V? There we go. So... Oh my God. I don't even know how to just make my own life work. I can't do it. Okay, there we go. That's good now.
Now
I'll
you're
talk
talking about
about
how
rule
to.
sets. That's what I know the most. Okay, so you're gonna do rule sets on
Oh,
next
wait,
week's
wait.
show.
Other rule sets or making rule sets?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I need an answer to that too. Are you gonna talk about other rule sets? Just talk about them, or are
Who's
you gonna
gonna
talk
make
about
them?
making rules? Oh, okay, okay. Here we go. This is
That's
all
better.
this is
That's
all
more
happening.
exciting.
Making rule sets, and reference manuals. Boom! It's done. That's the show. All this shit down here goes away. I'm going to delete the column because I don't want the formatting. Delete row. Boom. And this is gone. All right, now we're back to only one future topic as a backup sort of emergency throw-in, but we've got the next 7 weeks planned out. That's beautiful. We need to make a. We need to put a thing. Do poll of 30 ideas. I'll remember what that means. All right, guys. The next 3 weeks are set in stone. We might switch these around. Well, nope, that one's set in stone too. So, yep, they're all set in stone. That's it. That's going to be the schedule. So I need to ask Digital Dave. I'll do that right now. It's all part of the maintenance. Well, I'll wait till after the show in case he wants to talk to me. So, guys, we did about a 40-minute show, and then we did 30 minutes of bullshitting. It's all. But you guys, I'm very transparent. I let people see what's up behind the scenes, what's going on. I don't shy away from most any questions people ask me. New subscriber, new subscriber, new subscriber, new subscriber. Okay, an hour ago, 48 minutes ago. Yeah, during the show we got 4 subscribers, so that's awesome. Close that. Show notes. We're gonna disappear those because we're done for this week. Gave away the prize. You know what? You guys are awesome for hanging out. I'm going to give away another one of those.
Aw, look at that. See what happens when y'all hang around?
See what happens if you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the hell's going to happen. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to reset it. And I'm going to start it again with a 5-minute counter. Boom. Anybody except Boffrin can enter this. If you want that Fantasy Grounds module, the one I showed earlier, I will show it again. Oh, yeah, you know what I can do? I can go right here, and I can see if they put the, on the PDF, I'm going to see if they put the link to the Fantasy Grounds one. Did they? Oh, if you want the Fantasy Grounds one, click here. Yes, they did. So if you want the complete Martialist Handbook, which has a thumbs up from MT Black and Robert Davis, it's got 16 new archetypes, 4 each from the Barbarian, Fighter, Ranger, and Rogue classes, 17 new weapons, including some magic items, 18 new feats. Oh no, 36 magic items. Yeah, so lots of good stuff. If you want it, enter the keyword Martial in the chat, and we will draw another winner. I was only going to give away one, but, you know, sometimes things happen, and I get crazy, and it's time to give away some more stuff. So I'm gonna put that we gave away 2 of those here. Remember that show we had $1,000 worth of stuff we gave away? It's crazy.
That was you and the Goon Squad?
Yeah, that was May 27th. Not a real show, and we gave away, I think, 1,020. Oh wait, it's here. We gave away $1,023 worth of stuff. We gave away all this stuff. It was nuts. We just gave away a ton of stuff. So that's, you know, that didn't happen very often, but we did. That was the Goon Squad.
And didn't Stooner give away a whole bunch of shit too?
Yeah, Stooner gave away, he gave away
But didn't he have like a show, like just him giving away a whole bunch of shit?
Oh, he might have.
I don't remember. He had a lot of shows.
He did a thing when he got 100 followers, but I don't remember. All right. 3 minutes left, everybody. Get your name in there if you want a copy of that module, and I will do it. I'm gonna close Photoshop. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it.
Boffrin's asking, did Joe do that charity work yet? What charity work?
Did Joe
Which
do the
Joe? There's Joe. Joe Numbers or Tall Joe?
Did Joe do the charity work yet?
I don't know, Boffrin.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with what he's asking.
Tall Joe.
Rob Dewey, what a dick. What is that? It's a quote number 30. Which one is it? Not that one. I need to look at the quotes. Damn, I can't. Can't find. Oh, here it is, number 28. So quote number 28 is not number 2. Quote 28. I'm a nice guy. I'm a dick nice guy. I said that in April of 17. Somebody was saying I was a dick, and I was trying to say, yeah, but I'm a nice guy, and I ended up saying I'm a dick nice guy, and it got turned into a quote. All right, let's see where we are on the giveaway, on the raffle. 1 minute. I don't think anybody else is going to enter because it's been 11 people for a while. So, but we'll let it run out. So we made the announcements, our very exciting announcements. That other show starts Tuesday, July 3rd, everybody. That's going to be called... We already put it in here for those that were looking, I think. 2 Hour Tuesdays, Unknown Whom To Mark of the Eye Project Collaboration. Starts 7/3. It's already been in my schedule. Saturday, 6/23. Oh, again, I'm gonna erase this.
So not this week, but next week. Okay.
Right, not 2 days from now, but 9 days from now, exactly. So yeah, we got All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show on Sunday. We got Module Creation Monday. We got 2 Hour Tuesdays. We got Tales from the Yawning Portal on Wednesday. Thursday, I don't do anything because I need to relax and catch my breath. Friday, we got Joe Adventures. Saturday, we got Epic Monster Battles. So there you go. That's how it works.
Well, now you can delete that part where it says no game 622.
Oh, yes, I can. See, that's why you're here.
And also, we need somebody to pick up on what is it? Epic Battles. Somebody needs to be the monster.
Yeah, this coming week I'm doing FSH Schmo, and I don't have anybody scheduled after that. So if you guys want to fight me at 6 p.m. Pacific on a Saturday, we come to Fantasy Grounds, we roll up random monsters of the same CR level, and we duke it out. And we do it for an hour or about an hour, and that's it. It's fun. If you want to see what it goes like, there's 4 episodes of it already on YouTube. All right, time to give away a prize. Oh, yes, it is. Who is it? It is, Chickasaetome. I don't know how to say her name, but I've talked to her several times. Congrats, she wins. Chickasaetome. I don't know. I wish I knew how to say that. You should tell me phonetically how to say that, and then I will try and say it right. But I've talked to her a few times. So good. Congrats to you. You're in my Discord, so PM me in Discord and send me your DMs Guild email, and then I will send you this. I will send it right after the show. I'll send it to you and Boffrin. So good times. See how we're very transparent. We let everybody see what's behind the scenes. We let everyone know what's going on. It's all very exciting. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change the title of the show so that when you stop the stream and start the reruns, it will be titled properly. And this is how you do that. You come right over here like this. You go in there, you paste it in. You say update, and it's done. It's done. So I think we're going to close out the show. Anything else, Furied Fate?
No, it was great to be here. It's going to be nice to be here every week.
Right?
Oh, yes. He needs your DMs Guild email address.
Right. And if you don't...
Or username. No,
yeah,
email address.
if you don't have a DMs Guild account, just make one. And then whatever email you use for that, just PM me in Discord, and then that's how I'll send you the thing, and it'll just go to your account for free, and you can download it. Good times. So thanks to Fantasy Grounds College, Mr. Leroon, for hanging out in the chat and doing some cheer bits and keeping an eye on what's up, what's up. And thanks to my co-host Fury Fate for joining the team. She's going to be a permanent fixture now. She'll be on. You will hear her on Channel Rob 2 Week twice a week, starting next week. As a matter of fact,
3 times a week.
Oh yeah,
It's
maybe
3
even
times
more.
a week.
Oh my God, you're in the Friday game. I forgot. I keep forgetting there's games.
Well, it's because it got canceled this Friday, which makes me sad, makes you sad.
I think the Wednesday game and the Friday game were canceled, so I've almost forgot that we play D&D here, but yeah. So, wow, I didn't realize. Yeah, so we'll be talking to each other a lot, I guess. So it's the Southern Connection and the Northern Connection. That's what we have. And so Dar just joined. I'm gonna welcome Dar. Welcome at Dar. Boom. That's how I do it. I respond. I'm all over this shit.
And what's sad is that those who see this on YouTube, they're not going to have any of the fun because they're not watching it live, interacting with us.
Yeah.
And they don't win, of course, you know.
And they don't win.
giveaways.
If you're not on the Twitch show, you don't win. So that's how we do it. It was kind of it's funny because we only plan to do an hour show, and then sometimes it's 2, and then sometimes it's not quite an hour, but we've been bullshitting for like almost half an hour. But it's all part of the fun. I like to engage with people and answer their questions and talk to people. And usually, I mean, when we do other shows or when I do module creation, there's always a couple people hanging out. But I like Sundays because a lot of people show up and we really get to talk to people and all that kind of stuff. So, having said that, I will go ahead and put up the slides. We'll wind her down here. This is everything that we're doing. I haven't got one for Tuesdays yet, but Fridays the Joe's Adventures, Saturdays is Epic Monster Battles. This week's going to be Schmo and I. Sunday is, of course, All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. Oh, I might have to move the BitBoss over under your name so people can see shit. Let's do that. Module Creation Monday, BitBoss. I don't like that. I don't like Fantasy Grounds being covered up either.
We'll figure it out. I'll help you.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Joe's face gets covered
something's
up.
going to get... I'm okay with Joe's face being covered up. Something's going to... These slides are mainly for what goes on YouTube after anyway, but I like to let people know what's up, what's coming up. Like during a break time, I just put the slides on, or at the end of this show. There we go. Well, they can still read Fury Fate. These slides aren't as important as what's on YouTube, and the BitBoss isn't covering up.
So basically, everybody that's watching the YouTube version of this, they won't even see the BitBoss there.
They will, because what I'm recording now is my screen. So they will see it and be like, BitBoss, what the hell is that? But
again, another thing that they're missing out because they're watching it on YouTube and not streaming with us.
Right, yeah. So anybody that watches my YouTube videos, I mean, I have my stream channel in there and the schedule is there. And oh, you know what? Here's what people don't see. I'm going to go to, this is what people do not see when they're using their phone or their, tablet or anything. Because a lot of people watch Twitch not on their computer. And Twitch kind of nerfs some stuff that isn't on the phone or tablet that you get to see if you're on the full computer thing. So I better mute this right away. Oh, what happened? I went to the wrong goddamn...
It just happened. It's possible to hit the QT at the very last second, and you can go through that tree.
You shut up, guy. I don't know who you are.
Oh, YouTube is not
Possible to
second-class
hit the QT
citizens.
at the
They're
very-
citizens who are just too busy to watch it live.
Hey,
So the
thanks for
working
the
class.
follow. Hinterland59, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Right, so people that are watching it this way, they're seeing, they got the chat over here and they're seeing the screen. But then down here is all the cool information. So you can find out the schedule, you can go to the DMs Guild, you can go to my Patreon, Discord, Twitter, YouTube, right? This thing here is Cheer Wars for the BitBoss. All time McClancy weighs in at 68,000 bits. That's a penny a bit, everybody. That's crazy. Leyrune is closely trying to chase him. Then it's monthly, weekly, and then session. And weekly. Oh, no, that's not right.
This isn't showing on the stream, by the way. So
It's
anyone
not?
who's listening to us, just scroll down and you see what we're talking about.
Yeah, because I didn't change the fucking goddamn. All right, let me go back and re-talk what I was talking about. Yeah, because I'm an idiot. So I had it on slides, but now I have it on You See What I See. So free loot. What? All right, do it. So yeah, so you scroll down. If you're on your computer on anybody's Twitch channel, there's stuff below here. So I have schedule, DMs Guild, Patreon, YouTube, Twitter, and Discord. And if you click on any of these, if you go to schedule, it goes to my schedule in Discord. It just goes and shows you. And say yes, I agreed on there's the schedule right there. If you click on DMs Guild, it takes you to my DMs Guild page. Boom, there's all my stuff. If you click on Patreon, it takes you to my Patreon page. Boom.
So all those people who were asking about the Patreon page for Rob, scroll down. There's a link. Click.
Right. And if you're on...
Hey, Rob Toohey here.
Hey, Rob Toohey here.
Here's me. I'm up here in the corner.
All right, calm down. Everybody just calm down. If you go to Twitter, it'll take you to my Twitter, obviously. I'm just checking to make sure that all these work. And Discord, it'll take you to my Discord. So there you go. And then this is the BitBoss thing, the Cheer Wars. And the monthly leader is Leyrune with 16,940.
All-time leader?
All-time leader is McClancy, followed by Leyrune, followed by Gwydion, followed by Stuner, followed by Urush, followed by Grayskin. Grayskin has 13,000, but I think he did 10,000 at once one day a few months ago.
Damn.
And then you got your monthly leaders, your weekly leaders, and your session leaders. And Leyrune's the only one today. And then this thing's pretty cool. This is the Stream Elements thing. And it tells you that the next upcoming stream is in 15 hours. That's not right. Wait, what's today? Sunday? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. 15 hours. That can't be right. Monday at 11 a.m. Oh, these times are wrong.
Broken.
Oh, my God. Broken because the time zone is wrong. But you can go to points and see who the points leaders are currently and all time. Well, Rob Toohey, duh. You can go to cheers. You can go to subs. Joe Numbers has sub 12 months in a row, followed by Corvette, followed by Stuner. You can go to chat stats. And that one takes a while to load up, I guess. Yeah, those time zones are wrong. I gotta go fix that. You can go to store items. So this will tell you what you can buy during the stream. You can buy potions of healing, advantage, disadvantage, inspiration. This is really cool stuff. But you like on your phone, this doesn't work. Only on the computer. The countdown is here, which has to be
updated.
Yeah, let's go update that right now. Why don't we? How do you, what the, configure? All right. Upcoming streams, Sunday. Oh, my time zone. Why isn't this responding? Yeah, Sunday. See, they're all Sunday, Monday, all 6 o'clock. That all works. What the hell, man? What's the friggin' problem is what I'm asking. Successfully saved. Okay, really? Let's find out. Let's refresh. Anyway, there's lots of cool stuff on Twitch. Really? Let's find out. Just heard myself again. There we go. Now it's right. Sunday at 6, Monday at 6, Wednesday at 6, Friday and Saturday at 6. And eventually I'll put in Tuesday at 6 when we start that. So that's good. It's just my time zone got jacked out of there somehow. And then locations. This is really good. We got 15 people watching in the United States, 1 in Brazil, and 1 in the Czech Republic. How cool is that?
Ooh, that's very cool.
All right. So let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of this. Let me put back the slides for everybody so I know what screen I'm on. There's you. Boom. Fury Fate right there. So that's it, everybody. I think we're going to be done. Does it count if you are using the Windows desktop app? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if you're using the Windows desktop app, you can still see that stuff. It's only if you're on your phone or a tablet, because somehow the functionalities don't quite all work on that. But whatever. It's all good. All right, guys, if we don't stop the show, it will just continue on, and then Fury will be like, good night, she'll go to bed, and then I'll still be here until freaking midnight and 2 in the morning. But no, I'm going to go watch some TV. Oh, I know I should do eat. People normally eat during the day, don't they? I keep forgetting.
It's helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to like stay alive and all that other.
To function. I mean,
to
you don't want to
function.
pass out.
Right. So on behalf of our absent co-host, Leroon, and on behalf of my special co-host for today, Furied Fate, and a permanent member of the team, everybody, this is Rob Toohey. Thanks for watching, everybody. This video will go up on YouTube later on tonight. And until we see you next time, good gaming, everyone. I cut your ass off.